Today I will show you how to update a website manually deployed on GitHub. If you find this video helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Now we're gonna assume this is the project that you manually deployed, and for you to update that project, it means that you've gone through your VS Code process of changing the code, making a commit and then sending that commit, or changing the code on the project itself, and you need to update the project. So you're going to come to Netlify, you're going to delete the project, and you're going to upload it again. But if you use GitHub, it's as simple as updating your GitHub project. Once you've updated the GitHub project, Netlify is going to trigger the deploy automatically, and that's how that's done. Once you update the project, now you realize that when you come to the Netlify project here, you come to project configuration. When you go to build and deploy, you're gonna scroll down to branches and deploy context, and you see the production branch here is MVP deployment. Now when I go on my GitHub, I have a similar branch that is MVP deployment. Now this branch was specifically created for the deployment. So when I move to this branch, any commits that I want to deploy, any change that I want to make, aside having it on the dev branch, I'm going to go to this branch. I'm going to create a pull request against this branch, and I'm going to add the commit to this branch. So the only changes that you see here are those that are on this branch. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to create your changes. You're going to go to VS Code or your code editor. You're going to create a commit for those changes. You're going to push that change to the branch that you've deployed. Now for most people, they deploy the default branch, but for me, I deploy the MVP branch. But it's the same concept. If you're deploying on the dev branch, you're gonna push to the dev branch, and once you push to the dev branch, Netlify is going to automatically deploy from that branch. For most of these deployments that are not production ready yet, you'd want stakeholders to see your progress. So that's why I like to deploy on a separate branch from the default dev branch. Now once you deploy on that branch, Netlify is going to automatically trigger that deploy. If Netlify doesn't trigger your deploy automatically, you can come here to deploy, and you can come to trigger deploy, and you can click on deploy project, which will trigger the project at that instance. Now that is how to update a website deployed on Netlify. Now if you find this video helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe. On to the next one. See ya.